A day of football. What a day of football. Low scoring games, but still exciting. 49ers coming out on top, defying all odds all year long. People doubting them left and right. I doubted them. I continuously doubted the Niners. And my boy C-Mac on our Quad Box show on Instagram put it beautifully. And this is what I think sums up the 49ers path. Is the 49ers find a way to win. If you take away one avenue, they find another avenue. They're bleeding talent. And regardless of what I think of Jimmy G, and nothing's changed on the Jimmy G Trey Lance front. I still think the Niners are a stronger team with Trey. Like, I don't care what anybody tells me. Nothing's going to change my mind. Jimmy G almost gave that game away at different times. The Niners will carry anybody. They carry Trey. They carry Jimmy G. The 49ers are bleeding with talent from the running back position to the play calling when Shanahan's focused on play calling. And I give Shanahan his credit, his flowers, his kudos for bouncing back and becoming what he was supposed to be, which is a play calling genius. That's what he does. And not get caught up in his personnel and coaching detours that derail his ability to call good plays and run the offense. That's what concerns me about Shanahan, but he's proving me wrong there too, that he can recover and get better at coaching while still remaining an offensive mastermind, which is what I think his main skill set is. I don't think it's personnel. I don't think it's deciding what quarterback to use, but the dude delivers a good offense in a scheme that really nobody can match and people try and copycat. The Niners find a way to win. The Niners just find a way to win. And Deebo Samuel, let's hope he's healthy. He did walk off. He was limping, but he walked off smiles. I don't think there's anything like a broken ankle or anything crazy. He may have sprained his ankle. We'll find out what's going on with Deebo. But this entire team stepped up. The entire Niner team stepped up big time. All around. Defense, special teams. And we went live on Instagram before the game. I appreciate you all being here. It looks like there's about 19 to 50 of you jumping in and out. Blackbeard first in the building. Ballers Life second. RGB, Tariq, what's up? Ian, Malachi, Blackbeard, congratulations, my friend. Senior, congratulations, my friend. Ballers Life, Kyle, Nav, what's up, Nav? And Lewis, what's up, Lewis? First, last, appreciate you being here. Jose, Bengals look phenomenal as well. Let's head over to the playoff bracket. And let's break this down. Let's do it live. Let's go through the playoff bracket. How are we going to be looking at this thing moving forward? So, Niners advance, beating the Green Bay Packers, the best team in football, walking into this bracket. They are the best team in football. The Niners have a clear path to the Super Bowl now, in my opinion, a clearer path than really anybody on this NFC side, because the Bucs are banged up. The Rams are notoriously bad against the 49ers. The Niners have their number. Playoffs are different. The Rams are playing tough. The defense, the offense, they're well-rounded. Probably the most well-rounded team outside of the Niners, except for, like I said, at quarterback. They carry Jimmy, though. It doesn't matter. They carry him. It doesn't. I'm no longer going to say Jimmy G's going to screw a game up, because the Niners' offense and defense and everything together, sum total, will carry this team. They'll find a way to win. They're proving it. They're proving me wrong. They're proving so many people wrong. Debo just refuses to lose. Just refuses to lose. Debo's doubted by so many. Debo's doubted by a lot of people walking into 2022. He's a very doubted player in fantasy football right now. You'll see a lot of people believe in him, and a lot of people say they're not touching him at like even 12 or 13 value, which is kind of crazy considering what he's done and what he's delivered this year. But right here's the bracket. Bengals advance, beating the Titans today. That I did see coming. Tougher game than I thought, but they did advance. Bengals right here, underdog, 4 seed. Team I did predict to win the division and got laughed out of rooms when I talk about it. They look phenomenal. The Niners, a team I did not predict to win the wild card game. I'm right over here, and I'm dead wrong over here. I admit it. Niners look so good right now. Here's what I think is going to happen tomorrow. I think the Rams win this game and beat an injured, wide receiverless team and a flustered Tom Brady. And I think we look at Tom Brady and we look at A-Rod both getting knocked out of their divisional game and not advancing. Now, Tom Brady, it's hard to go against him. I get it. Like, he's the GOAT. But without Godwin, without Antonio Brown, I know he finds a way to win. But this is a team, this Rams team is so balanced. They're playing crazy. They're on fire. Akers and Michelle together will get it done on the ground. You've got Cooper Kupp on fire, Triple Crown monster. You've got a good wide receiver crew around him. Odell Beckham Jr. has really come on strong and found his place and his role in this team. He's got a drive in him too that's different than anything we've seen in a long time. In this defense, okay? So they're so well-rounded. The Rams are going to go in, I think, and surprise some people just like the Niners did. It's going to be a 6 seed in the Niners facing a 4 seed in the Rams in this championship game. So I'm advancing the Rams based on what I'm seeing walking into this next round here. Bengals versus, I'm going to say the Bills win tomorrow. The Bills had a perfect game. First perfect game we've ever seen. No punts, no turnovers, no interceptions, no punts, only touchdowns, no field. It was just on fire perfection from this man named Josh Allen, who was the Fantasy Football Show's #1 quarterback walking into 2021. No hesitation, no equivocation, no hiccup, no stutter, nothing. Just straight fire from Josh Allen all year, and he's getting better. He's getting better in the cold. And what I said was, this man, once he gets perfect, once he can dominate in the cold, he'll be unstoppable, especially when he plays late, cold weather games late in every fantasy season. You don't want a guy that's going to light up the fantasy football world on fire and then trail off a little bit during the December games because he's going to play in a lot of cold weather games. He's dominant. He loves cold weather. He loves everything. This guy does nothing but drop fire, even in cold weather games. The man can start what other quarterback can start a fire in a cold weather game? This man, Josh Allen. But he plays one of my favorite quarterbacks, a top 3 to 4 overall quarterback for the future in Joe Burrow. But I did have the Bengals winning this game earlier. I don't think they're going to beat the Bills. And I have had different brackets. I've done different variations. They've spun off, fork in the road. I tend to tell people to do a couple different versions of their one main bracket. So the Bengals I've had going to the Super Bowl, shocking the world. But I think the Bengals are just going to fall a little bit short. They're almost there. They obviously need to improve some offensive line voids that they've got. But they're still doing it. Chase looks phenomenal. Higgins is amazing. Mixon's been playing out of his mind this year. The offensive line's done okay at times. The defensive line's pretty good. The secondary has some questions, but the front seven's pretty good. It's an overall really good team with a couple holes. Feels like the Pittsburgh Steelers in a way. Good defense, good run game, good wide receivers, bad offensive line, mediocre quarterback. The Bengals have an amazing quarterback, but they do have a weak secondary and weak offensive line, so it's like two pieces that need to be fixed. So the Steelers and the Bengals, both the Steelers and the Bengals feel very similar to me in that if they correct the problems, they're different problems. Steelers need a quarterback, but the Bengals don't need a quarterback. They need an offensive line, but both offensive holes or voids, if they fix these things and the Bengals get a little bit better in their secondary and their defense overall, then the Bengals are going to be a top 5 team. Steelers could instantly, with an Aaron Rodgers, be a top 5 team next year. I really, really love the Bills right now, even though my earlier bracket wanted to will these Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. And even though they did win and prove me right, I'm going to pick at this juncture, if I'm making bets and trying to be honest with myself and with you guys, I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl to face off against. I can't go against them. I know I've been against them so far, and I got to adjust and adapt, right? Like, they're playing out of their minds. They refuse to lose. And I think because they're either going to play an injured Bucks team or a Rams team that they have their number. For whatever reason, they have the Rams number. This McVay, Shanahan lives in McVay's head. The 49ers live in McVay's head rent-free, completely rent-free, as we say on our live streams on Instagram. And so the road is set. You couldn't pick a better path possible for the Niners than to face an injured Bucs team. Or, even though the run defense is great, I understand that, but this team's going to run differently. There are times when teams can run on the Bucs, and it's when the teams are dynamic. Or there's a team, like Cook's always been pretty decent against running against the Bucs because he's dynamic. He's different. Debo's going to run, and Mitchell's going to run up the gut. Debo's going to get all these jet sweeps and be all over the field, assuming he's healthy. Now, if Debo's not healthy for this game, we're going to have to reevaluate this, obviously. But if you get to utilize Debo and Mitchell in a dynamic duo run attack against one of the best run defenses in the league, it's going to be different than if it's just a one-dimensional ground and pound run that's going to be shut down like every other ground and pound traditional running back situation that faces Tampa. This is unique. This is dynamic. This is diverse. You can also throw to your running backs against this Bucs defense. There have been plenty of players that have scored many touchdowns against this Tampa Bay defense from a running back perspective. It's just you might have to throw to him a little more. You might have to break off a long run. Debo's totally capable. No one can shut Debo down. Nobody can shut Debo down. If he's healthy, nobody's going to shut Debo down. So it feels like it'll be Bills versus Niners. And I think unfortunately, I'm going to call it short for the Niners at this point, but I think the Bills will win this game. The Bills deserve it. The Bills finally getting this victory. I know the Niners are going to fall short again too, and that's going to be kind of either one of these teams falls short, it's going to be a nightmare for the other side. So that's my prediction. That's my prediction. Yeah, Kittle's hurt, Debo's hurt, a couple people on the defensive side are hurt too. Who knows who's going to be healthy for this game? Niners will be a little bit banged up, but maybe not by this Super Bowl contest, but they will be by this next contest. So if Debo's out, I'm going to reevaluate. If Debo's out, then I think they could lose this game to the Rams. But for right now, I'm going to say Niners versus Rams. Niners win. Bengals versus Bills. Bills win. Bills win the Super Bowl. Buffalo's excited. Buffalo goes crazy. Josh Allen proves he's the best quarterback in the NFL. Josh Allen has a balanced attack finally. This Bills team has Singletary running the football and balancing out the offense. Before it was one-dimensional. Pass, 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 horrible run. Pass, no run. Pass, pass, pass. And then now all of a sudden Singletary's this 100-yard rusher. I don't know that it carries over to next year. We'll see. But the fact that they're having so much success, not just one game, they have tons of success running the football right now. The Bills are out of their minds running the football. Like Singletary's doing amazing things. Singletary's getting talked about in fantasy circles like a running back too, which I'm not saying can't happen or that it's crazy, but it just goes to show how good Singletary's done because he hasn't done it all year, but he's been so good over the last handful of games that people are taking him serious enough. People are taking this Bills team serious enough. Smitty, you're smoking on the NFC team wins the Super Bowl. I'm smoking if what? A smoking NFC team wins the Super Bowl. How is this smoking, bro? Pretty much, I would say most everybody is going to suggest that the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl that's in this live. So I don't think I'm in the minority. I think it would be your take would be in the minority. But thank you. Appreciate you anyway. Appreciate the comment. Kupp is gonna shred the Bucs secondary. I agree with that. I think Kupp's gonna go off. I think the running game's gonna be phenomenal. I think Stafford has an amazing performance here against this Bucs secondary because he's just gonna be able to, I think, knife all the way down the field. Kupp. You got Odell. Single touchdown each minimum for those guys. So Odell, 80 and a touch. Cooper Kupp, 100 yards and at least one touchdown. Michelle and Akers together combining for over 120 yards rushing minimum, I think is what that's going to equate to. Together, they'll probably pull in at least 60 yards together, the two running backs together. Smitty, your predictions have been really good. What a slate of games. I've been on the money. I think I nailed everything but the Niner games. Like I picked the Eagles to lose. I picked the Niners to lose to the Cowboys. So this has been my crutch. I picked the Rams to beat the Cardinals. I pretty much think I'm flawless on my bracket other than this Niner track that I've continued to doubt. And I'm telling you right now, you live and you learn, you adjust and adapt, you don't dig your heels. And we talked about this is called sunk cost fallacy in psychology, because what people do is they throw good money after bad. They invest too heavily in, okay, I don't think this team's going to win. Okay, I already said it, so I got to say it again. This team's not going to win. I already said it. I got to dig my heels in further. I don't do that. I'm very unbiased with my take, and I know a lot of people think I do dig my heels in a lot. I don't. I just really believe in that take if I don't let go of it. It's not about me digging my heels in. I'm telling you right now, I'm picking the Niners to win this next game. I had the Niners losing the wild card game. I had the Niners losing the divisional game. Those are my only losses on my bracket. But I continued to bet against the Niners. I'm not doing it in this game. I'm excited for the Niners, and I got a lot of Niner followers from my Instagram account, and so some of those spill over here. I'm very excited for you. Very, very amazing. Adjust your Super Bowl prediction. If the Niners in the Super Bowl versus the Bills, no, mister, I'm not going to adjust my prediction. But having them go to the Super Bowl, I think, is a pretty nice gesture, pal. It's too bad, too. The Packers definitely only give up 6 points. Yeah, the Packers, both D's play pretty well. I think the offense is just, it's a tough game, the weather. It's hard to play in that weather. It was like, I think with the chill factor and the wind, it was like, 5 degrees, something like that. So, tough game. Buffoon says, I just hope it's not the Bengals versus the Niners flashback of the 80s. I think it will be. I think it will be the Bengals versus the Niners, bro. I think it will be. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if the Rams made it, though. With the Packers out, I mean, honestly, I don't feel like there's a team that's going to threaten. Like, any one of these teams can make it. It wouldn't shock me at all. It wouldn't shock me if the Bucs made it. The Packers were the big dogs. They were the 1 seed, and they weren't like the Titans where they were given the 1 seed based on, the record, but not really the feel. Like, the Titans didn't feel like the number 1 seed in the AFC. Like, if anybody thinks that the Titans felt like the number 1 seed in the AFC, they're crazy. They didn't. They had a number 1 seed. They kind of felt like they didn't really wear that number 1 seed, well. It was like they're like a 5 seed. They felt like a 5 seed, and they played like a 5 seed, and they're out. So, I mean, point proven. Packers felt like a 1 seed. They played like a 7 seed today. No, I mean, they played good on D. I'd say they played like a 5 seed today. They got bumped. They got bumped by a 6 seed team that's playing like a 2 or a 1. And the Niners refuse to lose. And if they're healthy, they will do well. Smitty, A-Rod will stay. I do not believe A-Rod's going to stay. I think anybody that has an argument as to why A-Rod will stay, please state it, and then I will destroy the argument. There's nothing that suggests that he's going to stay. Nothing. Nothing he has said has suggested he will stay. Nothing he has done suggests that he will stay. Everything he's done and said has actually suggested the opposite, that he's going. He doesn't want to be there. He talks about it on the McAfee show all the time when he goes on and they ask him about playing in Green Bay, and he grins and laughs and they joke around about him. Like, okay, yeah, when are you leaving? His last dance Instagram story post that he coordinated at the same time with Adams when they both decided to give it one more go, a last dance. They did a picture of Jordan and Pippen doing a bro fist and said, one more time, run it back, or whatever they said in the Instagram story post. It was like, run it one more time, let's go. And it was a last dance photo. It's their last dance. He actually threatened to retire, pushing it to the limit, pushing the envelope, threatening to retire, to say, hey, get me out of this contract. They took off the year. He takes up 20% of the cap. If they don't trade him and he says, I'll retire, they get nothing. They get nothing. They're going to trade him to wherever he wants, assuming the numbers work, so they can get something instead of nothing. Otherwise, Rodgers has probably said, I'll walk away. I'll walk away. He almost walked away last year because he didn't want to play in Green Bay. And people think coming back and losing the divisional game is going to motivate him to play. Not a chance. Aaron Rodgers is not returning to Green Bay. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Rodgers is gone. That's right, Brandon. The Rams win over the Bucks. I hope you bit your house. I hope I bit my house. I don't know. Niners put Rodgers in retirement, says Landon. I mean, he's probably thinking about it. He's probably thinking about it. This is cold, bro. This is cold right now. I'm upset and it's cold. He's got to go somewhere warm. He's going to Pittsburgh or Denver. He could go to the Niners. I know Niner fans aren't going to say yes, but Shanahan picked up the phone to see if he was available. And if you don't put Trey Lance in all year, you can't sit there and go, well, then why did they draft Trey Lance? Don't say that to me. Don't say, well, then why did they? If you think that they won't entertain trading for Aaron Rodgers, the Niners, especially if they fall short or something, but if you think that they won't entertain trading for Aaron Rodgers because they drafted Trey Lance, don't even bring that to me, because they didn't start him all year. They started him this year, but they didn't lean on him. They didn't want to turn to him this year. So they have obviously no ties to the man yet. They won't even use him. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. But congratulations to all my Bengal followers. Congratulations to all my 49er faithful people out there. Jimmy G has earned some trade value, which is great. Is there a chance that Shanahan wants to retain him and go, like, let's say you guys win? It's going to frustrate me, but I could see Shanahan being like, Jimmy's our guy next year. And then we go through this whole thing again, which will be frustrating. But in a sense, what can you argue? If they win the Super Bowl, what can you say? What can you say to somebody that just won the Super Bowl with a quarterback and they want to go with them again? Whatever. But Trey Lance, I do feel like Trey Lance is going to be amazing. I don't know where he will go, but I'm sure he'll do his own research to figure it out. We can trade them Jimmy for Rodgers, bro. I know a lot of people are going to get excited about Jimmy for a minute, but that's a good deal. Jimmy's going to be the GOAT to a lot of Niner people for a little while. It's going to be a little bit of Cloud 9 people are going to be on. Rodgers on the Saints would be interesting. Steelers, Denver would be my top 2 fantasy football landing spots. Washington could be good. McLaurin would be top 5. I keep telling you guys to acquire McLaurin in Dynasty. If Aaron Rodgers lands in Washington and McLaurin's catching footballs from Aaron Rodgers, top 4 to 5 wide receiver material instantly. Just remember, your man Smitty has been pounding the table to get you all to buy low, not high, not medium. Buy low because you can. On McLaurin now before something happens at the quarterback position in Washington, before they get named the Washington Hot Dogs or whatever they end up picking on February, whatever date they decide to roll the name out. A few ridiculous names mixed with a couple good names. The Washington Football Hot Dogs, whatever they end up picking their name to be. If A-Rod lands in Washington, McLaurin, you won't be able to touch him. Top 5 wide receiver. That's all he needs. McLaurin is a top 5 to 10 wide receiver in waiting, and people just write him off because he has no quarterback and the situation's garbage. It is garbage, and I don't think it's going to change. It's not going to change until it does. It's not changing until the quarterback comes into play. Stop with the Rodgers going to this and that team. Niners put him in the retirement. Did I stutter? No, Landon, he is going somewhere, so we won't stop with it, but I do appreciate you being here. I wanted the Packers to lose, says Jeezy. If A-Rod goes to Washington, that would be crazy. It would be. It'd be a pretty good landing spot for him. I mean, if Gibby could stay healthy, and then you've got, I don't know what Logan Thomas's contract looks like, but McLaurin would go crazy. It would be a fun spot for him, that's for sure. I think fantasy-wise, Pittsburgh makes the most sense, for us from a fantasy football perspective. Washington Admirals, there's the Presidents. There's like 8 names that have been selected. It's like Presidents, Admirals, something Hogs. I don't know. Hogs or hot dogs, whatever. Buckle up, my fellow Packer fans. It's going to be a 5-5 season for a while. It's going to be 5-5. It's going to be it's going to be a 4 or 5 win season for sure. With loves like that's the part that frustrates me about this Green Bay Packer organization is why you aren't trying hard to keep A-Rod. Why you aren't making him happy. Why you haven't tried to repair the relationship over the years. Not last offseason. Like over the years. You can't fix things in one offseason and go, hey, he wanted to be involved in personnel. Who would you like? Randall Cobb? Randall Cobb? We'll get Randall Cobb on the phone. Randall Cobb didn't fix the decade-long neglect that this organization has given to Aaron Rodgers in terms of decision making and including him, and so he's done. Like these arguments that A-Rod's returning are crazy. He's shown so much resistance to wanting to be there, to where he almost retired and made them change his contract, and people are still saying he's going to return. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Packers should trade for Surtain. Exactly, Mighty. Debo carries him every game. Debo is so amazing. He refuses to lose. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you. Guys, I got a new channel, a new YouTube channel, and I need you guys all to go over and follow. We are doing it live over there. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat here. And I want you guys to subscribe to it right now. We're actually going to go live on it and do some mock drafts to, in promotion to try and get this channel up there. We need to get, it's only been up for like 24 hours. I'm going to pin it right now. But we got to if we got like 50 to 70 people in here, let's get it to 100 subscribers immediately. Right now I'm going to refresh it. If you guys could all do me a solid and follow it right now. Right now it's showing as 68 subscribers. So I'm going to refresh this in a couple minutes. I dropped the link in the chat. Please sub to, let me put it up here. Please sub to my new channel. Ronaldo, thank you very much. Sub to my new Clips YouTube channel. Link pinned in chat, in live chat. Let's get this channel up to 100. Let's instantly get this up to 100 subscribers. It's at 68, or it was a second ago. Let me refresh it. We're at 75. Look at you guys. You guys are amazing. 75. Thank you, Balachi. Thank you, Gold Rush. What the channel is going to be about, it's not taking anything away or any of my time necessarily. I'm cutting up clips, so if I talk about A-Rod, like that clip right there about A-Rod, people that come in here may not watch the whole entire hour or 2 hour or 3 hour live stream. We have 105 people in here now. I thought that we had 70. Well, 105 people in here. Guys, all subscribe to that channel if you can right now. I put the link in the live chat. I pinned it. Please subscribe. You're going to want to subscribe because we're going to do live mock drafts in there in preparation of getting the channel bigger. I might even go live right after this video on my phone here on that channel, and we might even do like a mock draft or something on the channel just for fun. So be subscribed to that channel. But what's cool about it, thank you, Hoovy. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate you. Thank you, Gold Rush. Thank you all. What's going to be cool about this channel is I'm not just going to take a clip necessarily. I might tell you why ahead of time. There'll be original content in the clip. I'll say at the beginning of the clip potentially. Not always, but I might say, hey, I just want you to know that I went on my show last night, talked about Aaron Rodgers, and one thing came to mind that I forgot to mention. Here it is. Now watch the clip and pay attention to what I say right here. Or I was wrong here. I'm changing my mind. I'll tell you a little bit about the clip, but the clip is going to be over there, and they're going to be about one individual player. So if you're looking for just something on Aaron Rodgers or something on McCaffrey, they're on the actual page. You'll be able to look at quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, busts, and sleepers and breakouts. So on my main clips, the link that's pinned when you subscribe, on that main homepage of the Clips channel, it'll have those categories. So it'll be easy to look through the running backs and see what running backs I'm talking about. And if I'm talking about McCaffrey on a 2-hour live stream, I'm going to cut it up, make it really, really fast-paced, hard-hitting information so that people can find it. We were at 75. We're at 79 subscribers now. We need 21 more subscribers to hit 100 real quick on that channel. It's only been up 24 hours or so, but please sub up. Thank you, Double A. Thank you, Legion. Sub right now. Do your man Smitty a solid. There are literally 100 of you in here that can punch that thumbs up. I'm so pumped right now. I'm so pumped about tomorrow's games. I'm so pumped about where's my playoff bracket again. I'm so pumped about this game right here, this Chiefs and Bills game tomorrow. The Rams and Bucks game will be fun too, but I'm ultra pumped about this game because I feel like this is gonna be potentially the Super Bowl winner right here. The Bengals still, I'm not counting them out entirely, and I think the Bucks, obviously, if they advance, they could win. The Niners could win. It's really up in the air right now. Like, this is wide open. Thank you, JEJ. Appreciate you. Man, it's just crazy. It's crazy. This has just been this is a wide open playoff. Wide open. This never should have happened. What shouldn't happen? What's T-Bone saying? This never should have happened. 49ers must be stopped. What? Oh, 49ers. 49ers. I don't think you're going to stop them, bro. I don't know. 50 likes for a mock draft. I'll tell you what. What are we at right now over on that channel? We're at 80 subscribers. If we get to 120 subscribers, we have 125. If we get to 125 subscribers, no, we'll say 120 because there's 123 people in here right now. If we get to 120 subscribers on my new YouTube channel, we will go over to that channel and we will do a mock draft on that channel, on the live stream, if it allows me to do a live stream. We will do a mock draft right now. We're at 80. There are literally 144 of you in here right now. All you have to do if you want a mock draft live, I'll even do a mock draft live on this channel, and we'll go over to that channel at the end and do one more mock draft. If 144 of you in here, and only 20 or 30 of you have subscribed, because we were already at like a 60 number, so only 20 people have subscribed from the 140 of you watching. The link is in the description, the live chat. The link is in the live chat. Punch the link. Subscribe to the new Clips channel. If we get to 120 subscribers on that channel, we're mock drafting right now. 81. We got one off of that speech. Punch it. You want a mock draft? I'm ready. All you got to do is click it right now. Subscribe to that channel, and we're mock drafting. We'll check back in 1 second. Malachi says, subscribe, people. He wants to mock draft. Appreciate everybody being here. Debo, that like button says Double A. Debo's phenomenal. Debo's so amazing. Such a good player. Where do we rank Debo next year? Like, if we're looking at a draft, are we looking at Debo? Let's erase this. Are we looking at Debo like, I don't know. Are we looking at Debo like in this 1-2 turn? Like, is Debo a lock there for you? Because a lot of people seem very turned off by spending a first rounder on Debo, but I'm wondering if people are turned off by spending that 12-13 turn pick. Like, is Debo a bad 12-13 turn pick to you? I think he's an excellent 12-13 turn pick. I don't understand why people are so against taking him in round 1, and everybody's just got this second round mentality with Debo. I just feel like Debo's got so much more upside than second round potential. Subscribe to the new channel. If we get to 120 subscribers on my new Clips channel, which is just basically a Clips version of the show, just a bunch of great cut-ups, we're going to mock draft here, and then we'll go, if we can go live on that channel yet, we'll go mock draft over there. We have 83 subscribers over there, so we need just 40 more, and there's 100 people in here. So go subscribe and let's go. Subscribe, Smitty. Is that a new channel? Yes, Roger. It's going to be a Clips channel, just a different version of the content here, but cut up in ways that will be useful. So that, like, if I do a 2-hour live stream or a 1-hour live stream and I talk about a guy for 5 minutes, You can't find that. If you don't have time to watch every minute of my show, that content goes to waste. Like, that's good content. And you can find it by category on the Clips channel. I'll have it broken down by running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, busts, and sleepers and breakouts. So it'll be very easy to go to the running back playlist and be like, here are all the running backs Smitty's talking about, one player at a time. It's only going to be about one conversation at a time when it's good stuff. Debo is different, Sean. He's just built different. He's amazing. Injuries are your main reservation with Debo. That's going to be a lot of people's comment. But, I mean, he did get hurt in this game. He has kind of gotten banged up a couple times. Unbelievable. My boy Dr. Raj is going live to talk about this game over here. I'm going to give the flowers to Shanahan, who, I call for his job and thought he needed to be replaced, and he really turned it around. So my credit goes to Shanahan. I still think he's got a lot to work on. I think he shouldn't be involved in quarterback personnel decisions. And I still think he's making mistakes by not using Trey Lance. Even using Trey Lance a little bit in the game, like in the goal line situations, or if you need a first down and you've got like 3 yards. Like, Trey Lance should be being used. He's proven himself. But past that, Shanahan's still making good play calling. He's still amazing play calls. The last couple of games he's done very well. He can definitely take his foot off the gas pedal a little too often, but that's because of Jimmy G too. I feel like Jimmy G is limited on what he can do. I don't like Jimmy G. I'm not going to change my mind on it. Just because the Niners are winning doesn't mean my viewpoint's changed on Jimmy G. My viewpoint has changed on Shanahan. I admit I got a little reactive with Shanahan. I got a little bit, I think, off my rocker, I will admit, when it came to Shanahan, because I'm so mad about his quarterback choice and decision making with who to go with. He's a good play caller. He has a good scheme. But I mean, I was wrong about Shanahan. I'm not wrong about Jimmy G. He almost sold the game again. He almost sold the game, the big game before that. Like, Jimmy G is almost selling these games single-handedly. It's Debo that's picking it up. Kango says I was right. Well, Kango, I'm right about the Bengals side of the bracket, the AFC side of the bracket. Actually, I got everything right on my bracket other than this Niner pick. I picked the Niners to lose in the wild card, so granted, I didn't have them winning this divisional game either. But, I mean, yeah, respect on the Bengals, respect on the Niners. Kango, respect to you. Appreciate everybody being here. Jimmy is still cheek, says Xavier. Let's go Niners, says Isaac. Put some respect on the Bengals name. Hi, I'm new here. What's up, pal? Kyle Shanahan has been a great coach. He's been doing good, Steven. I give him his credit. I was wrong about Shanahan. I admit that. The only thing I've been wrong about in the playoffs so far has been the Niners, but I've been dead wrong on Shanahan. He's been calling great plays, calling a great game. He's done good. I still feel like Jimmy G is not the guy, but past that, Niners refuse to lose. As my boy C-Mac said, the Niners will find a way to win regardless. Where was all the trick plays this week by the Niners? They were looking like wizards against the Cowboys. It was cold, bro. It's hard to pull off trick plays in the cold. Only pick I had so far was the Cardinals winning. That was wrong. That's good, Jake. Debo top 5 in redraft 2022. No, thigh, because we put that out to everybody just now, and the consensus was that people felt uncomfortable with him anywhere near that first round and the turn pick, which I disagree with. I think Debo makes a fine 12-13 turn pick, but it sounds like the consensus is inside round 2. So top 5, nobody's seeming to want to put him there, which is shocking to me. Jimmy has to go. I agree. Like, here's the thing. Everyone's going to say the Niners keep winning and you're wrong about Jimmy, but who's to say they wouldn't be not even having these problems at all? You know what I mean? They wouldn't hesitate. They would be just dominating, I think, if Trey was in there, to be quite honest. I love Trey Lance. I love Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance is going to be phenomenal. The question is, does Shanahan even consider using him next year if you guys do win the Super Bowl, though? Appreciate all the people being in here today, no matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you're a Bengal fan, whether you're a Tampa Bay fan, doesn't matter. I went over my bracket earlier. Again, my bracket's been on point other than that Niner call. So here's my playoff bracket. I had everything. Everything's been right so far, except for I had the Niners losing to the Cowboys in this wild card game. So the Rams I had beating the Cardinals. Unfortunately, my Cardinals I did not predict a win. Bucks I had winning. I had the Cowboys winning. I had the Bengals winning. Well, actually, I had the Chiefs beating the Steelers, the Bills beating the Patriots, the Bengals beating the Raiders, and the Bengals beating the Titans. So everything's been flawless, perfect, except for this Niner track, this entire track of Niner picks, because I picked them to lose, the wild card game. So clearly, I lost both those games that the Niners played on my bracket. But other than that, it's been pretty solid. And the Bengals I had winning the division, so I've been behind that from the beginning. I've been on that from the beginning. Spotify, what's up, Legion? I got a lot of Spotify content, bro. Check it out. Go to my Spotify. Go to smitty1.com, and you can see the Spotify link right there. Subscribe to my show on Spotify. It's one of the only video shows, period, on Spotify. Not just fantasy or sports. It's one of the only video shows, pretty much, period. It's Joe Rogan, maybe a couple others that I can't even find. And then there's your boy Smitty. I've got a video show. Every single show on Spotify is a video show. How do you subscribe to my Spotify show? Go to smitty1.com. But right here, sub to my new Clips YouTube channel. The link is in the description. I pinned it. If we get to 120 subs on the show, we're mock drafting. Right now, we're at 84. So we need another 20. We need another 35. 35 subs to mock draft. So there's literally 105 of you in here. The link is sitting there pinned in the live chat. Just click it, sub, get on board with that channel, because it's going to be a good channel with a lot of good content. It's not just going to be regurgitated content from the main channel. It's going to be cut up in nice, creative ways. And I'm going to do some unique original content on it too, to make sure that it is totally worthy of you to follow it and subscribe to. Like, I might do vlogs on there. I might do interviews. I might do something. I might turn this channel into more than just a Clips channel. The link is pinned in the chat, bro. It is pinned in the chat. I'll drop it again right now for you anyway. But it is pinned in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe. Here it comes. Coming in hot. There's the channel. Let me put it here. Sub to the new YouTube Clips channel, and let me put it there, and let me pin the bad boy. Replace pinned. Okay, so if we get to 120, there's literally over 100 people in the chat right now. If we get to 120 likes, it's already got 80, which isn't, only 20 of them are from you guys from this live. So if just a handful of you go over and sub, we can mock draft. Currently, the channel is at, the Clips channel has 90 subscribers, just like that. We're almost there. 30 more. There's 100 of you in here. 30 more subscribers. We're going to get over 100 tonight. The channel is going to blow up. And I want to know from you guys right now, what do you want to see on this Clips channel? Like, tell me what, if I'm doing this other channel. It's not going to take away from this channel. What do you want to see on this other channel? What would be, in addition to short, fast clips about one player at a time? Aside from that, what would you love to see on this channel? A vlog about the daily business stuff that I'm going through, like my day-to-day, like a daily vlog, like almost like a tell you what's going on, humor stuff, or what's going on in the studio, what I'm working on. Like, that could be a part of it. Not the biggest part of it, but that could be a part of it. What else do you want on this Clips channel? What else do you want? Tell me, and then I want to give you what you want. And this channel can be such a dynamic, like, ultra universe of the show. We can do whatever we want on it. We can isolate a certain thing on it that makes it worth being a separate channel that doesn't take away from the main channel. I don't want to take content off of the main channel. I'm not trying to take Dynasty content off or anything like that. I thought about doing a Dynasty channel at one point, but we don't need to. This channel is all encompassing everything all in one. But I want to know what you guys think. Film breakdown, I can't do that because you can't do copyrighted information on there. We could do interviews, talk to the public, need some more. I thought about doing a little bit of like a radio show type setup for it, different setting, call-ins only or something like that. I thought about doing that, like where there's like basically a show a week where it's just like a radio show kind of setup, film, call-ins, just nothing but call-ins the whole show. I thought about calling, that could be a unique little thing. DFS and Clips channel could be the thing. Let's see how many more we need before we can mock draft here. We got 92, so we're almost there, guys. 28 subscribers. There's literally 90 to 120 keep bouncing in and out of the room. So let's go. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if we can. I'm going to set up a mock draft right now. We need some more Mrs. Bruce. Yeah, the Bruce. We need to get those clips in here fast, bro. Find sports bars. This is one idea for the new Clips channel. Find sports bars and talk to the public. Can't do that. Can't do that. Give Jimmy a break. He has 2 rings. Come on, give the man a break. Okay. Not gonna happen, but okay. Player comparisons like highlight, videotape stuff. I can't put highlights on. It's copyrighted information. DFS I can do. Player comparisons, we could do that. Player comparisons, but I also don't want to take away from the content. But player comparisons on the main channel too. Possibly do that as well. Miss Smitty time. We could get Miss Smitty on to do picks. Angry picks with Miss Smitty. Lifestyle. Food spots. I think I'll do like a vlog thing on there. And I know not everybody's into that, but like it's kind of, I think, fun to tell people about the process and the day and the business. And maybe that'll be a good environment for it. But even though it's for short clips and everything, I can do short little vlog clips or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe throw some tier lists for Fantasy Smitty. Yeah, we could do tiers, but I'm trying to think of any. It's good. These are all good ideas, but we can do some of this on the main channel too. I'm trying to think of something unique that we don't do on this channel that makes a whole lot of sense on the film breakdown stuff's pretty good. Maybe live stream the games, like not actually the game itself, but live stream my reaction to the games or something like that. Maybe we could do something like that, like during Sunday. I'll live stream my reaction as I watch the game, so if you want to hang out while you're watching your game and talk, that could potentially be it. So that might be that's kind of a good idea. That's something I don't do on the main channel, and maybe stream reaction while the game's going on would be that might be a good one. All right, let's check on the channel and see. Angry clips of Miss Smitty sounds great. Yeah, they're angry pick'ems. Hey, Miss Smitty, who do you like in the game? I don't know. I don't care. Packers, whatever. 92 subscribers. We need to get this up, guys. We need to get this up. Let's at least get it to like 105. You get it to 105, we've got literally 100 people in here. 100 to 120 people in here, of which only 30 or 20 of them have subscribed because we were already at 60 before I started the live stream. So I know for a fact that only 20 or 30 of you have subscribed to the new channel, which is pinned in the live chat. It's a Clips channel. It's my new channel. I might do a couple of these. I don't know. We might do a vlog channel. We might do, of course, keep the main channel. Nothing's going to happen with this main channel. Nothing's going away. I just want to have a couple different ways for you to consume content in filtered ways. Like these channels will help. Like the Clips channel will help consolidate. A vlog channel, a business, like whatever. I don't know if I'm just going to keep the two. There may be like a third later. We'll see. But we got 100 people in here. 70 of you at least have not subscribed to this channel yet, and it's at 92. So we need to get to 105 and we'll mock draft. I'll even set the mock draft up right now in preparation of this. I'm going to put it up. We'll do it live. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to set up this mock draft right now. Let's see. Screen. And then go to mock drafts. Let's see here. Mock draft. New mock draft. Let me just make sure I can get this in the window here. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got 100 of you in here. Mock draft is ready. I'm gonna take the one spot just because I'm feeling like I want to just kick things off with JT. So I got the one spot ready to go. Let me minimize this until you guys are ready. Until we've gotten to 105. Sub up, people. The link is in. We got a little delay. I got to switch cameras here. This camera I have here is too high powered. There we go. Like this keyboard out here. I'm getting rid of this keyboard, but I got it out because I've been playing with it a little bit. Look at I'm learning. Right now. That's right. Mock draft. Oh, Raj wants to go live. Hold on. Let's go live with Raj. I think I can plug in here. Let me see if I can get Raj on the live stream. Let's get Raj in here. What's up, Raj? Yeah, I bet you are. You're live on YouTube, pal. Say hi to about 100 people that are excited for you. There's some Green Bay, there's some Niner people in here, there's some Bengal people in here, but a lot of people are excited for you. I'm excited for you. Like C-Mac worded it perfectly. Okay, perfectly. C-Mac earlier said that you find a way to win. I'm trying to plug this in.
I can't. Bro, I don't know what to believe tonight. I don't. Santa Claus is real. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
You don't know if Santa Claus is real?
I'm saying I don't know what to believe. Santa Claus is real. Is my Wi-Fi bad, bro?
No, it's not. It's incredible.
Santa Claus is real. I will tell you that.
I can't believe it. I still can't, dude. I'm watching this game. I'm like, I gotta walk away. When that kick came up, I was like, I gotta walk away. I can't. And this team doesn't want to lose. It's the team, bro. It's not one player. It's not a coach. It's a team. It's like we sit here and we say our piece and we give our opinions and we can have our predictions, but it's those 53 guys in the locker room. You know what I mean? Jimmy didn't play perfect. The team played great. The team has it, bro. There's something there's something about them. You can't at this point, man. Just enjoy the ride. Like it's insane, bro. It's insane. There's no explanation. Everyone in the world is going to tell you that Aaron Rodgers is supposed to win, right? It's his year. It's his
4-0-4. But everybody's been telling us that. They've been saying that I can't wait to post the receipts because literally everybody picked Green Bay. Everybody was picking Green Bay. Everybody picked Green Bay, man. But I think Smitty has something to say. Let me hear what you had to finish. What you had to say.
I don't even remember where I was going, but man, like C-Max said earlier, like you guys find a way to win. That's the best way to describe the entire process. You find a way to win, no matter what void is there, no matter what. And Debo's mainly the way, sure, but you guys find a way to win. And I mean, I'll pick against you if that helps because I don't want to jinx anything. But I'm telling you right now that on my bracket, like on my like when you adjust each round, I think the Niners have a very clear path because the Bucks are banged up. They have you guys live rent free in McVay's head. We've talked about that over and over. Like this is a Bills Niners Super Bowl.
Smitty and Raj, I want to show who's the real big dog. The last two NFC championships, it was the Bucks and us. We were injured last year. We're back in the big dance. I want the Bucks. That's what I want. Okay? We were the big dogs. We were injured last year. We're back. That's what we are, man. We're a team of destiny. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you're right, man. Wait, hold on. Little Debo, talk to him. I told you he was going to the Super Bowl. I told you he was going. I told Vlad, you keep it real. Respect, man. Vlad, oh, man. Fucking so proud of this fucking team.
Watch your mouth. You're on YouTube Live, too.
Sorry. Bilo on his hype, man.
But every time we get somebody on, man, they're dropping F-bombs everywhere. Go ahead, Bilo.
Sorry, man. Sorry. No worries. Hey, I'm going to do some snow angels for you guys if you want tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I cannot wait to get Victory Donuts in the morning. That's all I care about. Raj, look at your DM. Tuesday, if they win tomorrow, we're going, man. I got thousands. I'm pretty sure it's like, I know everybody wants me to put them on live. They got messages. I'll get to you when I get to you. No worries. I'm just saying for the thing what I told you. I will make sure. Yeah, I know what we talked about. So hit me up. We'll see what's up. I need to get media in here. Yeah. Honestly, celebrate, guys. From media, man.
Hey,
celebrate. I gotta celebrate.
Can I do the?
Man. Go Niners.
Yeah, see you, Bilo. Hey, Raj, can I do the honors for playing a little solo on the keyboard here for media to do his dance? Can I do the honors?
All right, he's gonna dance in a couple. Let me get him in. The man of the hour. Let's get him in. We need the man of the hour in the live. Here we go. Oh my God, the king media. This is the reason we're in the NFC Championship. This guy right here. I can't wait. Let's go. Oh, there he is. The GOAT, the legend, the man of the hour. How are you doing, big boy?
Man, we were, nervous for a lot of the part of the game, but then that second half, that switch turned on, and I'm super happy. I'm proud of the team. Man, shout out to special teams. They played.
Hey, at halftime, I said defense is going to win this off of a turnover and score a touchdown, and you guys stepped up big time.
You were right.
We sure did, man. We sure. Yo, media, you got 1,000 people watching you, man.
No.
This is gonna be your moment. I told you every week.
He's got
more famous. This is the reason we win these games.
He's got over 100 on YouTube as well watching right now. Ready?
Oh shit.
Media, I need you to warm up to this song though, okay? You can't just come.
I already warmed up earlier.
Okay.
So you already played
Ready? Yeah, but they haven't heard it, bro. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
No.
You know what you said
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready.
You said you gotta work on what you gotta work on, and they worked on what we gotta work on.
They worked.
Okay, media. I want you to warm up as the song gets going. You got to get looser and looser. Ready? You got to dance to the song, bro. Ready?
No, not yet. Almost. All right. Yeah, this song, just the way it'll play.
You gotta dance to it, media. You gotta get this is the best song of all time, bro. That is song. That's still Dre. That's still Dre. This is unbelievable. This is blasphemy.
He's the dancer.
Okay.
He's the reason we win. We need him to call his shot right here. Let's see what he got, man.
Alright,
You ready to dance? I'm gonna play a song here. Alright. Yeah, here we go. You know I got the fire selection, so here we go. You ready, media? You ready for this?
yes, sir.
Here we go, baby boy.
Be right back. I've got to jump to that because we can't have music played on the YouTube channel, unfortunately. Anyway, you guys got to see media dance though. Maybe I can show it here. Hold on. Let me turn the volume down, and you guys can see him dancing at least. So here's media dancing. He's this guy's a maniac. This is him dancing right now. This is media doing his work. And he couldn't dance to Still Dre? He couldn't dance to Still Dre? Sorry if I was loud. I thought of my mic off.
Big play after big play.
We just getting some legends in these lives.
I'm telling you, man. These Niners are the best, man. They got a great team, great vibe. My man Jimmy Ward, man. My man Jimmy Ward. Let me see if we can add him in. Maybe he wants something. I'll add you right back, media.
Alright.
My man Jimmy freaking Ward, man. The legend himself. Gabby.
Yeah. Where right now?
Guys, if you want a mock draft later, please subscribe to the new channel. If we get to 105, we're doing it. We're at 95.
I hope they're celebrating a
We need
little
10
bit.
more.
Like, I know there's still work to do, but thank God that team is so fucking legit. They are so vibes, bro. That whole team, you can't like the talent shows up, the commitment. That team's it's the definition of it. That's a team, bro.
You guys are lit, bro. You guys are on fire.
Bro,
Literally.
even
Like Raj's car.
like even when things are going bad, like it's not perfect. Like we saw the drives.
Now.
Huh? Are you good, Smitty?
I could hear you fine.
I think it's Raj. Raj is kind of choppy now.
Am I cutting out? I don't know. All I know is the defense has been the reason. Like I said earlier, the defense was what saved this team, man. Like this team. I mean, they kept this team. They kept fighting. D'Amico Ryan, like I said earlier, man. It's D'Amico Ryan and that defense. They would not let this team go. Like we had Devontae Adams that first drive. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, Adams is gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us." But they did not let up, man. There's just something about this team. Like I said, Armstead, Hufanga, everybody steps up. It's a team, man. Like you said, it's just a hell of a team. But the leaders on this team are special, like Debo, Kittle, Jimmy Ward, man. It's just unbelievable vibe, man. Unbelievable, man. Just this team is great. They're 4 quarters away from a Super Bowl, man. Oh, it's crazy.
Bro. And like I know we talk about like whatever it's tough to beat the Rams 3 times, bro. Like whatever, I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear that. Like whoever we play, I know we're on the road. They're playing us at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel going into these games. Tampa Bay, LA, they're playing the Niners. We're not playing them. Like they gotta make sure their helmets are strapped because this team's coming, boys. Like this team's riding. All the chips are on the table. There's nothing left to lose. It's go time.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Like, if you're a fan, if you've been paying attention, you can feel it. Like, you know what's going on, bro. Like, this team is ready to roll.
We're at 97 subscribers on the new channel. Link pinned. Link is pinned in the live chat. We hit 105. We mock draft. Was he cutting out on you?
Any of that stuff. Like, let's see.
I guess it's guess that live stream ended. Let's go back and see. Guys, we're like 6 away from mock drafting.
I think everybody's cutting off here. I don't know what happened.
We had, by the way, we had Frank Gore come into our live last night. We do a quad box show, a Friday night Instagram. The guys you saw in there, we do a quad box Instagram show. And I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna quit Instagram real quick and go back in. But we do a live quad box show on Instagram. It's a 49er show. I'm the only non-49er fan that's on the show. And we do it every Friday night on... Why do I have Chimera here? Topic Chimera. We go live, and Frank Gore came in, and it was great talking to Frank Gore. Legend. Some of you may or may not have played with Frank Gore or played fantasy football when Frank Gore was dominating, but Frank Gore is one of the best ever at the running back position. He came in and chopped it up. Okay, we're 6 away. 6 away. 6 subscribers away. Let's get to 105. We're at 199. We're at 199 on the new channel, which is right here. You can find it right here. Let me post it here. There we go. This new channel is pinned in the live chat, and we got 60 to 100 people jumping in and out. All you got to do is click the link that is pinned in the chat. Subscribe to my new clips channel. It'll be clips of the fantasy football show on top of other stuff we decided to do. But please click that link that's in the chat. And let me switch cams because for whatever reason, I get a bunch of camera gets all laggy. But we're 6 subs away. Let me refresh. We're at 99. We need 6 subs, and we're mock drafting. So let's go. Let's do it live. What's up, Terry? 6 subs away. There are literally 6 of you in here that can change the dynamic of this live stream. We can start mock drafting immediately. You just got to click the link that's pinned in the live chat. Subscribe to the new clips channel. Get us to 105. A nice little number that we're going to be able to grow from quickly. And you want to be a part of this channel anyways. I'm going to go live on it. I don't know what I'm going to do on it entirely, but it's designed initially for clips of the show. Okafor, appreciate you, buddy boy. Would you trade away Javonte for the 1.1 and 2.1 and rookie? No. It's arguable, but no. The answer is no. I'd rather have Javonte. I think he's top 5 potential material if, let's say, Gordon's gone or they bring in Aaron Rodgers. Even if they bring in like a Tyler Huntley or something and Gordon's gone, or we know they're going to use him more. Why would they have used him to an extreme degree this season when we knew that they weren't going anywhere? You're just going to put all this mileage on his tires. So I understand why why Denver sparingly used Javonte, and it frustrated us all year, but I understand why. But I think he's top 5 bound, and I don't know that you can say that about Kenneth Walker or whoever you're going to take at the 1.1. They're going to be good. I like that player too, but will they be as good as Javonte? I don't think so. So I'm going to say no on that, pal. I'm going to say no. 4 subs away. 4 subs away. That's what somebody said. We're at 102. We just need 3. 3 subs away. 3 subscribers away from mock drafting. I have it queued up. We're ready to go. It's right here, right in front of your face. We're mock drafting live. We're doing it live. Here it is. I'm already at the one spot. The next link I put, I've got a link pinned to subscribe to my new channel. It's a clips channel, clips of the show. It might be a vlog channel for the show as well. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with it. But all I know is that we're about to mock draft. So get on your horse, hit the subscribe button at the link in my live chat, a new channel, punch it, and then we're going to be mock drafting. And I might even go live on that channel after. I might go on a little run and do a little live with you guys on the new channel and just get that going. So we're at 102. We need 3 more subscribers on the new channel that's pinned in the live chat. What is alley-oop? I hate to admit. Whoa. Hold the phones. Alley-oop's admitting that I'm right about something. Alley-oop, aren't you always at odds with me? I hate to admit it, but you were correct and I was wrong. Chase is out of this world. However, I'm not sure that I'll take him over JJ. Okay, I could get behind that. JJ, you're not offending me at all if you've got JJ over Chase. I mean, those are my 2 favorite wide receivers going forward, but he is out of this world. Wait till he hits that next level, bro. He's like that video game player that has like 4 of his categories at like 80% when they should be at a 90, 95, and they haven't given him the bump yet. And it's like as soon as he gets that bump, bro, as soon as he gets those 95s or 97s across every category, and he's going to do that. He's going to learn skills. He's going to gain skills. Chase is going to be out of this world. He's the dynasty wide receiver 1 in my mind, mainly because of quarterback. So if JJ gets like Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, let's say Deshaun Watson, which we're going to talk about on the Monday show. Monday, we're talking about Deshaun Watson. It'll be a hot topic. If Deshaun Watson lands in Minnesota and can break away from all this stuff in the news, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase are going to have a battle on my show as to who really is the number 1. But as of this moment, alley-oop, you're talking about Joe Burrow versus, we don't even know if it's going to be Cousins. It could be worse. It could be Cousins. It could be worse than Cousins. We don't exactly know what's going on. Rock Lee just subscribed. One more. Let's go. 104. We need one more sub. One more sub on the new channel. It's pinned in the chat. Go do it. Go check it out. Smitty needs your help. Okay. I'm going to get this link prepared because I have faith in you guys. Someone's going to follow right now, and I'm going to drop the link in the live chat. I'm going to refresh right now. Whoops. Didn't mean to refresh that page. I'm going to refresh right now. 105. We did it. It doesn't mean you should stop. Everybody keep subscribing to the new channel. Link is in the description. It's going to be a lot of extra good content, so jump on over and subscribe. Okay, here we go. Link in the chat. I'm dropping it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have pinned it. Jump into the mock draft. Let's go. Replace pinned link. I did. I still want you guys to subscribe to the new channel, though. Please do that. Mock draft is filled. Let me go repin this channel link here. Hold on. Because no need to have that. We filled the mock draft up already, and no need to have that link. Oh, no, we still have one more spot. Yeah, we still got a couple spots there. Grab the link. Sub to my new additional YouTube channel. Okay, mock draft is full. I'm going to replace that pinned link. For those of you that have not yet subbed to the new channel, please do so. The link is pinned right there. It's going to be an amazing addition to the Fantasy Football Show. All right, here we go. We're doing it live. Thank you, alley-oop, for admitting that. I've been wrong about a lot too, pal. It happens. It's good to admit it. Feels good to admit it, doesn't it? All right, we're starting the draft. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go time. We're going with JT. There's just no debate. I'm going to pin some, or cue some players here. Not that these guys will fall, but I'm just going to cue everybody that I like, that I think could potentially come back or not. A lot of these guys won't come back to me. AJ Brown looked good, didn't he? AJ Brown looked phenomenal. Dude's so electric, so elite, such high potential. Absolutely love AJ Brown. I just hope he stays healthy. I hope that he is able to, keep this momentum going into next year, because this dude is out of control. This guy is out of control. AJ Brown has so much upside and potential. It's not even funny. If he can stay healthy and play 17 games, this man is literally going to potentially be a top 2 to 3, 4 or 5 wide receiver overall. At least 2 to 5. He could be a 2 to 5 wide receiver. He truly can. I truly believe that about AJ Brown. If he can put together 17 straight games of play, I think he's that amazing. He's that phenomenal. He's got that much upside, in my opinion. Okay, I think I've queued about as much as I want to queue right now. So, first overall player taken was myself grabbing Jonathan Taylor. Then Derrick Henry went number 2. Derrick Henry looked like, let's talk about Derrick Henry real quick. Let's see if I can. Let's do this. You guys don't necessarily need to see the players available. I like that, because then I can talk to you. I think what was I talking about? Derrick Henry. I don't know about you guys if you felt this way, but today I had a little bit of concern that maybe he's lost a little bit of a step. And I know he came back his first game. I understand that. But he's got a plate in his foot. He's got mileage that is out of control. Just out of control, insane mileage. You shouldn't have this kind of mileage at his size. And I know everybody says he's built different, but now he's built different with a plate in his foot. He's got a plate in his foot. He's got the potential to break down at any moment. And he's kind of a plotter, right? He's a plotter until he wears down a defense. And if he gets enough carries in the third and fourth quarter, he will bulldoze over everybody and have 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm not denying that. He's too big to tackle. But he doesn't look... I don't know. He doesn't look the same right now. And I know it's hard to judge him off one game. I get that. I know how ridiculous that sounds. And I'm okay with it if somebody's saying, hey, Smitty, wait a minute. Pump the brakes. It was one game. He just came back. It was his first game. I get it. And I'm okay with that. That's why I'm hesitating here. I'm not coming out with this hardcore stance. I'm merely talking out loud. I'm having a moment here of where I'm giving you my honest, knee-jerk reaction and my uncertainty about watching them. And I know a lot of you share that uncertainty. It's scary to admit it to people because people clown on you. They're like, you're clowning on Derrick Henry's the 1.1 next year. You watch, you moron. I can't believe you said that. But I think it's fair to be like, let's just talk about it a little bit. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. Ronaldo here says he's done as a first rounder. So Ronaldo feels a little skepticism, obviously. Foreman looked better, says Roger, and that's a fair and unfair statement all in the same time because he came back from injury. Play calls, Henry comes out, you expect them to pass, so you see different defensive schemes, and you have a wide open hole for Foreman to rip up. So it's a little bit, hard to compare, but you make a valid point, Roger, that he looked good physically, like he was quick and agile, whereas Henry's plodding around, but Henry is coming back from injury. I just worry that Derrick Henry lost a step. We're all going to walk into 2022, and I've doubted him last year. I said avoid Henry entirely, which was partly right and partly wrong. It was right because I said he would get hurt by double-digit weeks. He got hurt right before double-digit weeks. I was right on that. I understand people say you can't predict injury. Whatever. I don't care what people say. I felt he was going to get hurt. The mileage told the story. Numbers don't lie when you're talking about the amount of mileage that Derrick Henry has endured. He's going to get hurt. The mileage was there. And he's going to get hurt again. The numbers are too big for Derrick Henry to go through 2022, 17 games of 27 to 28 to 29 carries a game, which is a number that Derrick Henry needs in order to be that guy. Okay, if he's going to be that guy, he can't get 19 carries. We saw tonight what he does. He's a plotter. He gets the ball, plots around, and once defenses are tired of tackling him, he just steamrolls and steps over them. That's just his game. And if you want to fight against that, you're not watching Derrick Henry play, because he's not some quick, agile between cutting through a hole and doing a spin move and knifing through defenders and gaps. And he hits a gap differently than other running backs we've ever seen. He just kind of steps over people and steamrolls people. And if he's lost a step, and if you remember Derrick Henry early in his career when he couldn't get the starting job, there was a point where Derrick Henry could not get the starting job from Dion Lewis. He couldn't steal the job away from Dion Lewis, couldn't exactly take it away from DeMarco Murray, and there was a time where he couldn't get to that starter level. Some of it was coaching, but it took him a while to get there because he didn't know how to hit a hole properly and really use his power. And he learned it. He learned it. He got better. He gained agility and speed and quickness and the ability to hit a hole and read a defense properly. And he became the guy he's become. He's amazing. Derrick Henry is phenomenal. But I just feel like if he has lost a step, it's not going to look pretty. And if people are spending a number 1 or a number 2 overall pick on him, and he's not going to last the season and may even start off slow, and if they limit his carries to keep him healthy, we're in trouble because he won't be Derrick Henry. So I'm mixed feelings on Henry, and I started to my early content has started to paint a picture like, hey, I like Derrick Henry more this year than I did last year. Last year I said he'd get hurt. He did. But where I went wrong was we all should have drafted him and traded him by week 7. And then we would have smashed our league even more because we'd had 6-7 weeks of Derrick Henry and then sold him high. But we didn't know when he'd get hurt, right? When I said he wouldn't make it to double-digit weeks, I didn't know if that was 4 weeks. I didn't know if it'd be 8 weeks. So I was a little tempted to just say avoid him. But that was kind of a mistake. That's probably my mistake take on Derrick Henry. It should have been trade him by double-digit weeks. I'm on the clock here. What do I do? We've got Josh Allen, who's probably going to be a lock for me with one of these picks. Let's go to the running backs and see who's available. Aaron Jones, Montgomery, Akers is too high for me. I've got a lot of content on Akers if you want to see that. There's no running backs left. But I'm not going to force a running back because I have a running back. You know who would be good here? You guys like Elijah Mitchell here? At this 3, I could take Josh Allen and Elijah Mitchell with these picks. Does anybody object to Elijah Mitchell here? I mean, it's early according to last year's ADP. I'm going to see how this feels. See if we can go cheap wide receiver shopping later. I kind of like that. I know Mitchell's a little early there, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, especially the way he's played so well. He played on what was it, 9? How many games has he played? 9 or 11? 9 games, 11 games, something like that, and he's done what he's done. It's phenomenal. It seems a little high, but I don't mind it. It feels like a little bit of a reach, but Taylor's obviously not a reach. Josh Allen might be a reach to never drafted QB supporters, but Allen feels safe. Taylor feels safe. I feel like I could go a little early with Mitchell there, and I'll be okay with one little reach. Like Taylor, Mitchell, Allen, it's pretty solid. The other guys that I was tempted to draft there, I like Lamb, but I don't want to set a precedent that Lamb's the 3.1. So Luter took him, I think, early, and I don't love that he went there because now I don't want to give the impression that Lamb should be taken at last year's ADP. We need to take advantage of all the Lamb doubt, which is very, very heavy right now, and we need to take Lamb in an appropriate spot and not mock draft this man's ADP back into 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, because we have the power to do that, people. We move mock draft data. We move it. We single-handedly move players 2, 3, 4 spots on ADP data. I know it sounds arrogant. I know people make fun of me when I say that, but our community mock drafts so much together, and when we're done, you go to my Discord, which is at smitty1.com, and all of you do mock drafts together, and we use the same thinking that we took into those mock drafts to use and mold the data, and we literally single-handedly move players on nationwide ADP up 3, 4, 5 spots. We've done it. CeeDee Lamb had probably 4 or 5 spot ADP hike because of what we did. That's on me. That's on me. CeeDee Lamb didn't deliver to expectations, but if you watch my CeeDee Lamb and Cam Akers video, my psychology and fantasy football, my sunk cost fallacy episode, go watch it. I talk about Akers, I talk about CeeDee Lamb, and I talk about both of them from positive perspectives. So go check out that video if you haven't yet done so, because there's a lot of good in CeeDee Lamb's if you're getting him at that value, which isn't this, Luter. I don't blame you, Luter. I wanted him too. I wanted to take him with Allen. I think Lamb's gonna have that year, but I didn't want to manipulate thinking into people into thinking that like I'm gonna be supporting 3.1 value. We need to follow the ADP more. Follow the revenue and you'll have your winner, says Randy. I don't know what that means. Roger Goodell, he tells the refs to make sure a certain team wins. I don't know how much I buy into the everything's fixed, bro. I just don't. I mean, would it be possible? I suppose, but I don't think it's the way everybody says. I don't think everyone's got conspiracy theories on that, and I don't think it's like that, bro. I think by now, there's too many people that would tell. There's too many whistleblowing people that would let us know that that's going on. Like, you don't think mistakes will be made along the line where somebody rats out that whole process? Like, how have we not fully heard that all the games are fixed? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, I understand where some people are going with that. I get it. Bad calls, it drives people into that space. It's a dark space to be in, but I don't believe that. What was I talking about? Derrick Henry. So just to wrap up the Derrick Henry talk, I'm not yet sure, and it's okay to be uncertain. Everybody comes at me with a Smitty, you waiver on that player, or now you like Swift, Smitty, as if I changed my mind on Swift. I didn't change my mind on Swift. Swift this year is a different Swift than last year. His value, his situation, his ADP, his injury risk, everything's different. Swift is a different person entirely to me every year. I don't look at last year and what I said about it's not personal to me. Swift was doubted by his own coaching staff for half of a year. Swift had injury risk. Swift had an offense that was trying to get its into its rhythm that took a while. And St. Brown wasn't blowing up yet. Like, there was a lot that wasn't going on. That's why I didn't like Swift at what at times was like 12th overall. We had Swift going at 12, 13 overall, 14 overall. And I was not about that. And he didn't earn that. He was like a top 15-ish running back. So just because I come in and I say I like DeAndre Swift this year, people come and say, Smitty changed his mind. Now Smitty likes him. As if new information isn't present. As if we don't change our minds in fantasy football, as if every year is it a reset. I'm not going to come at something just because I went at it a certain way the year prior. Thanks for taking McLaurin, Ricky Hernandez, stealing McLaurin from me. So Derrick Henry, it's what my point was. It's okay to be uncertain, and right now I'm uncertain about where I have Derrick Henry and how I feel about him. All I know is that I have more doubt and concern exiting this game than I did entering it. And I feel like that's okay. I don't think there's any shame in having some questions that you want answered and being concerned about a player. Okay. So I can go double wide receiver here. I'm going to go Mike Evans. And man, I could go. Do I go Kyle Pitts or do I go T. Higgins? You guys tell me what you would do in this situation, and let's attack this. in a groupthink fashion. Let's end this mock draft in amazing fashion. Look at that. Jonathan Taylor, Eli Mitchell, a little bit of a reach, but I love it. I love it. Josh Allen. Evans is my wide receiver 1 from the 4.12 with Godwin gone, or even if somehow he returned, he's got an ACL tear. He's not coming back to steal any of Mike Evans' targets. Let's see. Odell's interesting here. What are we saying here? Pitts, Higgins, Pitts. We got a lot of Pitts. Oh, what do I do? 13 seconds left. I like Higgins a lot, but let's go with potentially a difference maker. Not that Higgins can't be a difference maker, but a top 1 to 5 player at his position. Let's go with Pitts, and I like that team. My squad ain't half bad. Jonathan Taylor, Eli Mitchell, Josh Allen, Michael Evans, Kyle Pitts. I'm okay with that. I'd ride with that team. Let's review all the teams as they make their final picks. This Saquon team right here, Saquon Barkley drafted. He didn't draft himself. Derrick Henry, Leonard Fournette, super high, bro. I didn't even see that until right now. You can't take Leonard Fournette at 2.1, bro. I love the Waddle pick. That's great value. I love the Higgins pick. That's late. Already talked about Henry. But that Fournette, that's way too high. Now, maybe he drops fire tomorrow. He should play, by the way. And then he creates a whole kind of conversation around this clip. But it's way too high. Like, if you were to, even though it's only 2 picks in between, like, justification-wise, like 3.2 would have looked high, but it would have been like, okay, well, trust your gut, but this 2.11's just ultra high for Fournette. But good squad, though. You still did good. I love the Waddle pick, bro. Waddle at 4.11 could be a steal. That could be a steal, bro. I like it. Kamara, Swift, Dobbins, Godwin, Ridley. I'm really down on Godwin coming off that ACL tear, moving teams. Look, changing teams is tough enough. Coming back from an ACL tear while changing teams and getting used to a new system, that's hard. Wide receivers moving teams is harder than a running back or a quarterback. It really is hard for a wide receiver to change teams and to be enduring that ACL tear. Luter has Jamar Chase, Barkley, Lamb, Etienne, Elliott. Sneaky team, Luter. I like it. Ricky has Harris, Najee Harris, who should be going at number 2 in my opinion. Diggs, Mahomes, Najee, McLaurin, Michael Carter, bro. I think Ricky's got the best team in this mock. Harris, Diggs, Mahomes, McLaurin. McLaurin's gonna drop straight fire if A-Rod lands in Washington or something. Mark my words, in Dynasty, people, you go after McLaurin now before his value changes based on a quarterback situation. Once that quarterback situation gets ironed out, it may or may not. That's why you're buying low, right? You're buying at value that McLaurin could still probably earn even if he's disappointing, right? McLaurin needs to be bought right now before people start remembering he's a top 5 to 10 wide receiver talent. He is. McLaurin's that good. Nobody remembers it right now, but he's that good. Terry Roberts, appreciate you being in here, Terry. Thanks for helping promote the following of the new channel, which is pinned, by the way. If you want to follow my new additional, it's a new channel, but it's additional. Nothing's happening with the main channel here. Go follow me on that Clips channel. It's pinned in the chat. Terry Roberts, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, Hopkins, Murray, Odell Beckham Jr. Look at this bad boy, Terry, drafting a squad. Terry, that's a good team, bro. This might be top 3 in this mock draft. Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, DeAndre Hopkins. I love DeAndre Hopkins for a lot of reasons this coming year, because you can get him at this value. Baked in boy value. This is baked in boy value. Baked in, boys. It's straight up baked in. Love it. And then you get Kyler Murray to stack with it, even though they disappointed, right? They disappointed, but Kyler's still got a lot of scoring potential from a fantasy perspective. Kyler and Hopkins being back together, the gang will be back together, and they'll be doing good things together. Kyler lives off of Hopkins in the, when rolling outside of the pocket and catching footballs on the run. That's their bread and butter. Hopkins being back, and Odell Beckham Jr. You wait on a wide receiver 1 and 2 and you land Hopkins and Odell. and you still get Chubb and Cook. And Chubb, I have a little concern about falling off at some point. It's still very good value. Like that's low risk there for Chubb. I love that team, Terry. This team right here, Luter's team's good, but Ricky Hernandez and Terry, this 5 and 6 spot, two best teams so far. Eckler, AJ Brown, Herbert, Waller. I don't love the Jacobs pick, but it's good value actually. Like, at the same time, it's kind of an awkward sentence there. Like, I don't like it. It's good value, but I don't trust him. And maybe this is my sunk cost fallacy kicking back into gear, because I guess I just don't believe that he'll be consistent. But this feels like Chris Carson to me. Jacobs and Chris Carson feel very much the same. I get a lot of heat, take a lot of heat, get a lot of hate, a lot of shade gets thrown at me for not liking Chris Carson every year. And Chris Carson continues to fail. And I just don't believe in him. I don't buy into him. And I certainly don't believe in Chris Carson now. But I feel the same way about Jacobs, and I can't shake it. I cannot shake it, and I don't know that I will. But I want to admit to you up front, and I probably will every time I downplay Jacobs' upside. I always am careful in saying that, though, that I feel like there could be some bias here. I want you to know that up front. Little disclaimer, I don't like Jacobs. And I might be biased. And I try to tell you all that when I paint the picture. But other than that pick, which is still a good pick, I suppose is still not bad. Waller, Herbert, AJ Brown, Eckler, top 5 team. So Terry, Ricky, and Champs all in a row. This looks like a good pick this year. 5, 6, 7. Good draft slot. Love it. Super team. Cup, Javonte, DK, Aaron Jones, Amari. Not bad at all. Mixon, Gibson from Baytown. Mixon, Gibson, Keenan, Burrow, Fant. Fant's a little early. You don't need to be drafting a tight end that's not named Pitts, Kittle, or Waller, or Kelsey anywhere in the top 5 rounds. So that was. I know you're trying to fill out your lineup. I think is you're itching to just get a tight end in there to complete it. But don't draft Fant that high. Even if A-Rod goes there, don't draft Fant that high. You can get him so much later. And you could get Knox like in the next round or two. Like, I just feel like it's really high. But I like Burrow. Burrow's a good pick. It's not late. That's not too early. Keenan Allen still could have a good year left like that. Gibson's kind of shaky, but has the upside to earn that. And Mixon could easily earn that. Good team. Jefferson, Debo, Akers, Kittle, Lance, putting a lot on the line on Akers, but this could work out if Lance gets a starting. Man, that'd be crazy. And you reached a little high for Lance. You probably won't have to spend that. Even if Lance is anointed the starter, you won't have to pay that kind of price tag. So I know you two were probably pushing that along to just get the pick and show it on your team. You wanted Lance on the team. McCaffrey falling this far, I'm okay with him in the late first, but it's got to be near that turn pick. If you're going to spend a pick on a McCaffrey near a first round value, you got to pick him at that like turn right here. That's about fine. McCaffrey, Kelsey, Mike Thomas feels like you're taking a big risk grabbing MT and Mike Thomas and Lamar and Penny. This is like the all risk team right here. And Kelsey, could Kelsey drop off at any moment? But it could be straight fire. So this team's really good. It's just like so much risk. That team is full of risk, bro. It's like gasoline poured all over it. You're just hoping no one lights a match all year long. That's what that team feels like. Adams, Hill, love that. Wide receiver. I don't know that I love the wide receiver with the tight end, though. I feel like you're pushing your luck. Like that team doesn't. It's a good team at the top. It's top heavy. I love Andrews. I love Hill. I love Adams, but I'm not going to be impressed with the rest of it, I think. So it's good. It's not bad, but I think it's just so top heavy or side heavy. If you would have went running back there, and I don't know what running backs were available to you there, I suppose, you just have to hope that like a Gibson were to fall in a real draft. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a running back you could have taken. So Monty was there. So if you'd taken let's say you'd taken Monty and Aaron Jones, and I'm not a huge fan of Aaron Jones, but that would be a different look though. It'd be a little safer, and you could maybe trade Aaron Jones. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. That's a good mock, guys. That's a real good mock. I like this mock a lot. I think you guys did amazing. fantastic job. I'm not gonna do another one today, but I'm gonna try and go live. I'm gonna go running late right now. I'm gonna try and go live on the new channel. So if you guys aren't, I'm sorry. Let me put this. I can't read this comment. It's too little down here. Why are you capping on gas, Smitty? I'm not, bro. Let me borrow some money. What's that mean? I don't know what some of these comments are. You guys are funny tonight. Good mock. Good looking mock, everybody. So I'm gonna go running, and I'm gonna go live on my new channel in a minute. I don't know how long I'll go live, but make sure you're following me. Link is in the chat right now. Click it now. Follow now. Subscribe now, because I will be live on that channel. If for any reason you don't listen, I want you to go to my main channel and scroll to the bottom, and you'll see my other channels. It's linked there. If you're ever looking for my new channel, you just go to my main YouTube page, scroll to the bottom, it'll say Smitty's other channels, and you can click on the Clips channel there. But go follow it right now. I'm gonna go live in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Okay, it could be a little longer, but about 15-20 minutes. I'm going live on that channel to do some Q&A while I'm out and about. Appreciate every one of you. Take it easy. You guys are awesome.